all need to stop sinning. When did the Bible tell you that you can stop sinning? The Bible teaches dependency on God makes you stop sinning. It doesn't say you on your own will, you can stop sinning. If you can stop on your own will, then Jesus died for nothing. Paul goes before God and says, 3 times did I pray that God will take away this stone in my flesh. Now people say he was sick. No, it wasn't. Let me help you see. He says, a messenger of Satan was sent unto me. He did not say a demon. He said a messenger, meaning this was a human being that was sent to him. And he fell into sin. He wasn't a married guy. He said, 3 times did I go before God and said, listen, deliver me. There was a weakness in him that he could not control. He said, Lord, thrice I sought God, deliver me. He prayed every fiery prayer you can think of. Rakatakata, fire, I bind. Do you know what God told him after 3 times he prayed? He said, hey, my grace is sufficient. There was no fire, there was no angel, there was no binding. God just said, my grace is sufficient. Do you know what Paul said? Oh, I will glory in my weakness, so that the power of Christ may rest on me. What made him overcome is he realized the weakness was by design. God did that. Why? So that he can depend on God. If you have no weakness, you cannot depend on God. But when you have a weakness, you have a need for God. So God creates certain needs in our humanity. Some of us, we worry too much. Some of us, it may be the flesh we can't control. Some of us, it may be gluttony. Some of us may be anger. Some of us may be bitterness. Some of us may be envy. And you sit down, you say, Lord, why am I having trouble just control? You know what? Your grace is sufficient. Father, this is a weakness. I know the weakness is not going anywhere, but you can feel that weakness and it will become a strength because you are in me. The issue is you have been taught everything is a demon. Everything is not a demon. Some things are just human weakness. Why am I telling you this? Because when you start speaking spiritual words, it is not depending on the weakness of your flesh. It is dependent on what God put in you. God never anointed your flesh, he anointed your spirit. That is why Paul said this. If I sin, it is not me who is sinning. It is sin that lives in the body. The problem is you have allowed preachers to make you believe you are the sin you're committing. They haven't taught you that you are a spiritual being living in a body that is flawed. So when the body makes a mistake that you didn't want to do, that's not you doing it. Stop owning up to what you didn't do. That's what the body did. And you say, Father, help me to will this body in because it's messing up what we are doing. Let me put it this way. If you have a house that has a plumbing issue, but the pipes are just not working out, water flowing everywhere, it doesn't mean you have digestion issues. Even though you live in that house, the pipes are broken, that doesn't mean you have digestion issues. That's the house having issues that you live in. So if my body is messing up, I am not messing up. It's the house I am living. But the Holy Spirit will come in and fix things, not because your body will be perfect. The body is sentenced to death because it cannot be fixed. That is why God will give us a new body. God will put back our bodies, the same material, but it will not have the DNA it used to have, because the body is not us and we are not the body.